Hola, welcome back to my channels. Today we're gonna talk about historical video. So let's switch off. Hello and assalamualaikum. Today I'm gonna talk about historical video of Sharif Masahor. Before that, let me introduce myself. I am Dizut Igniza Zaribimamayako with metric number A20255. Let's go. Introduction of Sharif Masahor bin Muhammad al-Shahab. Sharif Masahor bin Muhammad al-Shahab, also written as Sheikh Masahor and commonly known as Sharif Masahor or Sharif Masahor in Malayan context. He was very famous Malay rebel of Hadrami descent in Serikai, Sarawak State, Malaysia during the Brooke White Raja era in that state. Before the arrival of James Brooke, he was a powerful member who ruled and in the past like Datuk Patinggi Abdul Ghaffur. He was very influential and respected due to both his charisma in uniting the people of different races, belief, and also due to his lineage. Sharif was annoyed by James Brooke who introduced Sharif theory that made Sharif Masaho make move and make a big resistance to get up to get out and to move out James Brooke from Sarawak. Important events that show Sharif Masaho very annoyed and make a big resistance to make move James Brooke from Sarawak. Let the story begins. 1857. James Brooke departed from England at the end of 1857, leaving his nephew, Captain John Brooke, in charge. This allowed Masaho to put his plan into action. In July 1859, Masaho and his army attacked Brooke outpost near Bukit Rejang in Kanoin. During this attack, Officer Charles Fox and Henry Steele were killed by Malanao people led by Sawing and Sekalai. This threatened the Brooke government following the rebellion by the Bao Chinese in 1857 and the massacre of Europeans in SE Borneo in May of 1859. And that became a start of the Banjarmasin Wars. Next, in 1860, in early 1860, Masahor ordered Temenggong Hayim Jalil from Brunei to Pontianak for a meeting with Abdul Ghaffur. In early February 1860, they mounted an assault of Kuching's at that time Sarawak, according to Masahor plans. Masahor and his army wanted to approach Kuching via the Sarawak River. In the battle that ensued, the Sarawak force gained the upper hand when Charles Brooks succeeded in ambushing and destroying all Masahor ships. Facing defeat, Masahor retreated to Brunei, where he would seek shelter from the Sarawak government, which is Sultan Brunei. In 1861. However, in 1861, James Brooke went to Brunei in hope of forcing the Sultan of Brunei to banish Sharif Masahor to Selangor once and for all. Masahor eventually arrived at Klams, where he became an advisor to Sultan Abdul Samad, which is Sultan of Selangor at that time. This is the climax. Klang Wars. During the Klang War, however, Sharif Masahor sided with the rebellious Klang territorial chief Raja Mahadi, who did not recognize Sultan Abdul Samad's rules. Abdul Samad sought British help to win the war, and Masahor ended up fighting against the British for a second time. Nevertheless, after the surrender of Raja Mahdi and Sharif Masahor, they were both pardoned by Abdul Samad. Sharif Masahor died in Curling, Selangor in 1890, and he was buried there. Sharif Masahor's story and resistance admire and inspire me a lot, where he portrayed the spirit of patriotism and love for the Malaysia and Sarawak. He became a good example and a role model to a next generation. Due to this, I learned about how very important of united in community. Plus, I learned to become we should brave and never give up to defend our right. So as Malaysians citizens, we should appreciate and proud to them. That's all for me. Thank you.